everyone, and a good day to the honorable judges. Today, I'm going to tell you a story entitled Careless Johan. Johan is my bosom friend. He is chubby and cheerful boy. He always has a big smile on his face, which makes his little eyes narrow into slits. He has many friends because he is so cheerful. But one thing makes Johan rather sad. Johan is rather careless. He always getting into trouble because of that. He gets into trouble in school and he gets into trouble at home. In fact, he gets into trouble wherever he goes. He is always losing his things in school. One day, during his English language class, he could not find his textbook. He looked in his bag. It was not there. He looked under his desk. It was not there. He looked on top of the cupboard and inside the cupboard. It was not there too. He looked out of the window. There it was, at the windowsill outside. How did he get there? Johan had no idea. His English language teacher, Miss Ayu, looked down at Johan. She was not pleased. Johan looked down at his feet. He did not know what to say. Miss Ayu shook her head from side to side. Johan is always losing things at home too. Last week, he was doing his homework in his room. When the telephone rang, he went to answer it. It was his friend Tyson. After speaking to Tyson about football and homework, Johan returned to his room. A short while later, his mother called out to him, "Johan, where did you put the phone?" Johan was surprised. He thought he had put the cordless telephone back on its base in the living room. He went out of his room to check. Of course, it was not there. His mother had a frown upon her face. "Johan, Johan," she said in an annoyed voice, "you are so careless and forgetful." Puan Adiba pressed the locator on the telephone and the phone started to ring. It was inside the sink, in his bathroom. Johan loses things wherever he goes. Yesterday, he went to the football field with Tyson and some other friends to play football. They played from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. When the game was over, Johan walked home. His house was opposite a playground, which was beside the football field. As he walked along a brick path, he whistled a happy tune. However, when he got home, he got another surprise. His father was leaning against his car, which was parked between two pillars. "Hello, son," said Anchesha. "Why did you play football barefooted today?" John looked down at his bare feet in shock. He looked in front, he looked behind, and he looked around him. He knew he had been wearing his football boots when he was playing football with his friend. John walked past his father and sat down on a stool beside the shoe cabinet. He held his hand in his hands. He stared between his feet at the car porch tiles. He is fond of his football boots. His parents had bought them boots for his birthday last month. They were lovely, expensive pair. And now he had lost those precious boots. He sighed and covered his face with his hands. Anchesha went and sat beside his sad son. "I am sorry, Dad. I don't know why I am so careless," Johan said with tears rolling down his cheeks. His father put his arm around Johan's shoulders. "You need to be more aware of what you are doing all the time," said Anchesha. "Is it nice that you are such a happy child? But you often do things without thinking about what you are doing. Now, I want to think back to all the things you did at the football field after the game today." And Tisha continued, "Tell me what you did, step by step." Well, we said goodnight to each other and then we started walking off to our home, said Johan. I was still wearing my boots then. I remember kicking some stones off the path. Next, I came to the playground. I saw the monkey bars and decided to see if I could swing myself over the entire distance. I could not do it the first time. I decided my boots were too heavy and took them off. I managed to swing across the second time. I was so happy. I leapt into the air and whistled the way home. I remember now. I left my boots beside the monkey bars, shouted Johan excitedly. They immediately went to the playground and Johan was delighted to find the boots where he had left them. Since that day, John has been much less careless. The moral of the story is, we should always pay attention to what we do all the time. The end. Thank you.